Hello, dear didgeridoo friends. I want to inform in this video, in the last 2 weeks I have filmed a new video course for download. Finished filming yesterday. Now I'm doing some editing and uploading all the videos. There's a German version and an English version as always. Uploading it into a Swiss web space company's cloud, where all my other video courses for download are stored. Yeah, so it will be some more days of doing. Then there will be a trailer real soon where you see scenes and I inform more in depth about what it's about. I haven't decided the final title yet. The working title still is How to Sound Good on Your Didgeridoo. The reason why I not have decided it finally yet is I realize the word good can be a problem. It's not for me, because I know how I mean it. Soon you will know. But I get it if you say, yeah, whatever you play on a didgeridoo is a good sound. Well, that's clearly true for every Aboriginal player, because in the 20 years I'm teaching and playing, being a professional about it, I never heard an Aboriginal player playing something that didn't feel good. So they know how to do it. They grow up with it. It's the sauce. It's a bit different if you are not an Aboriginal player. If you are a beginner, or as in my case, you just don't realize what feelings you generate. It took me years and years and years and years, and many failures and missteps also in front of people, to put my finger on, is every sound on a didgeridoo a good sound, or can it annoy the hell out of you? I played many times in all the years. Two people, let's say as a sound massage, somebody is laying down, closing their eyes. You want to give a good feeling, soothe the soul, give a nurturing, silky, positive, uplifting feeling. One moment. Oh no. It's always the last movie. Always. Everything goes wacko. Always. Yeah, so I learned the hard way that not everything you play on a didgeridoo, especially as a white fellow, is necessarily a good sound. Uplifting, positive, making people feel good, making you as the player feel good, male or female. All this was inspired, the whole video course I finished now, by an email of a lady from the UK. She wrote me a nice email to thank me for the course she bought recently, traditional didgeridoo, and she wrote some sentences about her musical past. And this clicked into my soul directly. She wrote things like she felt all the years insecure, had a lack of confidence, didn't know what to do when picking up the instrument, and so she had always a kind of frustration, unhappiness, no real satisfaction, got totally blocked when somebody would listen. I could sympathize with that, and I immediately felt there's a big thing in this. A course, a video course, have to do it. And for me, the two big challenges were: what is a good sound? And this is a complicated question on the one side. On the other side, if you analyze and you put your brain too much into it, you will never really understand it. So you have to have your heart, your soul, and your balls also in this thing. I guess I did. And it might even be a bit cocky to make the statement, I know what a good sound is and you don't. Being a musician for 20 years, no, that's not right. I am much longer, because before I played, now for 20 years, didgeridoo, I was already 15 years in the music business, playing electronic music very intensely. So you can give me that. I know a bit about music, and I learned the hard way what sounds good on a didgeridoo, what can people, especially a fresh audience, not experienced in didgeridoo stuff, what can they take in easily, and what is a risky way to play the instrument. So at first I was filming this course for the beginner, to help. If you are ready now to play the drone sound, you learned that now, and you have gotten down the circular breathing somehow, what do you do with it? That's the problem of this lady from the UK. There are 3 horses coming straight at me. What happens now? And a storm. There's always a storm. Good. Nothing will stop me now. So I learned the hard way what works on a didgeridoo. An Aboriginal player always sounds good, no matter who plays, what style, what tempo. It always sounds good, because them fellows know how to do it. They were trained properly since childhood. It's their instrument, their culture, their awareness, so they know. White fellows or ladies not necessarily know. So my goal in this course is to give you an awareness. It's not a course about technical stuff. Almost no explanation how to generate a basic drone, or how to circle a breeze, or almost no sounds. I tell you directly how to play this, how to play this. I mean, somehow I do, because there are sounds I advise you to use. Some I took out of traditional way of playing. I always was a hardliner about this, especially in the last years. There was only traditional playing and nothing else, and still I believe that, kind of. But for this course and for the interesting topic and goal to sound good, I mean, you need years and years and years to sound good in traditional way of playing. I just throw at you a number, let's say 10 years. That's not much. That's how long an Aboriginal child is trained until it's considered now you can play in a little ceremony or something. A little ceremony. Yeah, so 10 to 20 years until you may consider yourself a bit advanced in traditional way of playing, if you have the proper training. Some people don't have this goal, or the time, or the energy. Some people just want to sit down and have a good time playing the didgeridoo somehow. For them, this course is the course. If you play, you want to feel good, you want to soothe your soul, you want to have a nurturing feeling. Being happy, being satisfied. And if you play for somebody else, your wife, husband, children, you would like them to say, okay, good, nice. If they say, good, yeah, then you know you hadn't quite got it. But my course, this was my big surprise while filming it. This is why I had to reshoot also many of the videos. My course also approaches the advanced and very advanced players, even the professionals, because we talk about feelings you generate in yourself and in the audience, and what sounds do generate what, and how to modify it so you don't have to enter a risky area of sounds, or plainly not that smart way of playing. Yeah. If you play for somebody who's laying down in front of you, closing the eyes, wanna have a sound massage, and you drive him or her into madness after half a minute, then you know wrong choice of sounds or rhythms, or how to put your voice in, or whatever. Many things do not really sound that swell, bright and terrific like you might think. So you get the idea what it's about, and soon there will be a trailer informing you more. Thanks for listening.